डॉक्टर साहब, गुड इवनिंग। नमस्ते। मशालिया साहब, आवाज आ रही है? डॉक्टर रेवांगिनी जी, आप रेडी हैं?
Yes, sir.
विद इन 1 मिनट हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं।
Okay, sir. So shall I start?
यस डॉक्टर साहब।
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. The true strength of agriculture lies not only in scientific innovation, but in empowering farmers with knowledge that transforms life. Namaskar to one and all present here. I am Dr. Evangini Ranjha, Director HR and Academics, AgriMeet Foundation Bharat. And it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to Day 22 of ANKURAN 2026. On behalf of AgriMeet Foundation Bharat, under the visionary leadership of our respected Chief Secretary, Dr. Ankur Sharma sir, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our all participants and to our distinguished speaker of today's session, Dr. Krishan Kumar Vijay Kumar Mashalia sir. Dr. Mashalia sir is currently serving as an assistant research scientist, agricultural extension at the College of Natural Farming, Gujarat Natural Farming Science University, Amreli, Gujarat. He completed both his master's and PhD in agricultural extension and communication from Sardar Kushinagar Dantiwadia Agriculture University and has emerged as a dynamic researcher, educator, and extension professional dedicated to promoting sustainable agriculture and natural farming. Despite being early in his career, Dr. Mashalia sir has made remarkable contributions to teaching, research, and extension. He has taught undergraduate and postgraduate courses in agricultural extension, communication, entrepreneurship, and rural development, while actively working to bridge the gap between scientific research and farming communities. His research interests include natural farming, agricultural extension, climate smart agriculture, farmer perception, and sustainable rural livelihood. He has authored 42 scientific and popular publications, including research papers, books, book chapters, and extension articles, reflecting his commitment to knowledge dissemination and agricultural development. Sir's dedication has been recognized through several prestigious honors, including UGC NET Junior Research Fellowship, ICR ARS NET Qualification, Emerging Research Scholar Award, Best PhD Thesis Award, and multiple awards for his outstanding contributions to the promotion of natural farming. He has also delivered keynote lectures and led training programs under the National Mission on Natural Farming, contributing significantly to farmer capacity building and sustainable agricultural development. Dear participants, today's session is a wonderful opportunity to learn from a young and passionate scientist whose work is empowering farmers and advancing the future of sustainable agriculture. I'm confident that his insights will inspire all of us to think beyond conventional farming and embrace innovative, eco friendly agricultural practices. With great pleasure and deep respect, let us now welcome to Dr. K.V. Mashalia sir. Sir, it is our honor to have you with us at Ankuran 2026. We sincerely thank you for accepting our invitation and eagerly look forward to your enlightening address. The virtual platform is all yours, sir. Please.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, clearly audible.
यस डॉक्टर साहब।
Sorry.
यस
Yes,
यू
sir,
आर
you are
परफेक्टली
audible, sir.
Okay,
ऑडिबल सर।
okay, thank you. I share my presentation. Just 1 minute. Okay, it is visible.
यस सर,
Yes,
यस सर।
sir.
Okay, can we start?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. Good evening, respected chairperson and scientists, professors, researchers, and young scientists. Today, I present the what is the nature farming, a pathway to sustainable agriculture. It is my privilege to present before the esteemed gathering on topic, the nature farming, a pathway to sustainable agriculture. I am Dr. Kishan Masalia, Associate Research Scientist, Department of Agriculture, Extension and Communication, the College of Nature Farming, Gujarat Nature Farming Science University, Amreli, Gujarat. Today, I shall discuss the concept about the scientific principles, evidence from the research, and the future prospect of the nature farming in India. In the today presentation, we cover the introduction, what is the nature farming, why the nature farming, major principles of nature farming, principles of nature farming, and scientific review, and the conclusion. As we know, the first the green revolution in having the positive and negative impacts. They increase the food production, economic growth, reduction in hunger, and the negative impact is the environmental degradation, loss of biodiversity, and social inequalities, health issue. There's a green revolution as the recommendation. The farmer yard manure applying with the chemical fertilizer, but day by day farmers forget the farm yard manure and only apply the chemical fertilizer. As we know, the partial factor productivity decreased the day by day in 48 kg per kg in the 1971 to only the 10 kg per kg in the 2021, with the fertilizer consumption ratio is increased day by day. Is a major issue in the Indian agriculture due to more consumption of the chemical fertilizer used in the agriculture. And first is a degradation in soil health, depletion of water table, increase the threat of climate change, declining the factor productivity, diversification, increase the cost of cultivation, excessive use of nitrogen, imbalance application of plant nutrient, injudicious use of pesticide, crop losses due to the above normal and scanty rainfall, and social amendment and bioremediation problematic soil. There are the major issues, and we can see in the slide the pesticide chemical residue in the water pollution, in the aquatic life, in the soil pollution, in the atmosphere, in the human health, and the microbial communities, and also chemical pesticide is a impact on the human health in the like as a cancer, diabetes, neurological disorder, fetal development, liver, respiratory disorder, and eyes. And nowadays we know about the major chemical pesticide, major chemical food are impact on the our reproductive system. There is an infertility ratio is increased day by day. So what is the solution about these issues? The first is the nature farming. The nature farming is the chemical-free, agroecological based farming. It is the philosophy based on utilization on farm resource, promoting the biodiversity, recycling the biomass, enhancing the soil biological activities, and minimizing the dependence on external input. The nature farming is based on our own farm resource. Based on the cow dung urine formulation, maintaining the soil erosion. There are the chemical-free farming. It is our traditional farming. Unlike the conventional farming, the nature farming focus on the feeding the soil ecosystem rather than the directly feeding to the crop. Okay, there is the major advantages of the nature farming. The restoring our soil health, improves the biodiversity, produce the residue-free food, then reduce the cost of cultivation, conservation of natural resource, use the natural inputs, and enhance the climate resilience. Is the nature farming is the environment friendly. Nature farming is the respects life. Who forward adopt the nature farming as a indirectly or directly is a giving the respectful life in our community. The nature farming produce the high quality produce. The farming inputs are made by farmer. It is the making the Atmanirbhar Bharat. There is the history of nature farming. All the nature farming has gained the popularity recently. It is the scientific roots go back the several decades. The concept originated in the Japan. The Seizane Noho is a method of established by the Masanobu Fukuoka. It is the establishment of the nature. It is who is established the nature farming. The Fukuoka's method received the considerable attention the worldwide, and his book, the One Straw Revolution, is published in 1975 in more than 20 languages. Who proposed the farming based on the natural ecological process. His famous book as a main basic four principle: no tillage, no synthetic fertilizer, no pesticide, minimal disturbance to the nature, or no weeding. And earlier, Mikichi Okada, they also advocate the farming without the chemical fertilizer. It is the founder, it is the establisher, it is the scientist who can just start the natural farming. And then India, Sri Bhaskar Save, Sri Subhas Palekarji, Sri Sripata Dabolkarji. There are many people are related, contributed in the natural farming. Among them, Sri Subhas Palekarji popularized the zero-budget natural farming, emphasizes the completing resilience on the local farm resource. The today, natural farming and received policy support under the various government mission. The first mission is launched in 2025, the Natural Mission on Natural Farming. There is across the several states, in particular in Telangana, Gujarat, Rajasthan. They are prior state. We are starting the natural farming. There is the comparison of the three farming practices. As we know, what is the natural farming, what is organic farming, chemical farming. That is a brief comparison. That is between them. The first is the chemical farming depends on heavily on the synthetic fertilizer and pesticide. And in the organic farming, the substitute is the compost and organic post. In the natural farming differs from them. It is the emphasize the microbial activation rather than the nutrient addition. The major strength of the natural farming is the negligible external input cost, ecological sustainability, and the farmer self resilience. Means Atmanirbhar farmers. Sometimes we know, so some farmers are give the sir, we can start the organic farming, sir, we can start the organic farming, and it is a natural farming. No, both are different. There is a vast difference between the organic farming and natural farming. It is not same. In the organic farming, we can use the manures, biofertilizer. In the natural farming, it is active your microbes, not any type of external biofertilizer or organic manures. In the organic farming, the extensive tillage in the summer method. In the natural farming, no till and minimum tillage. And organic farming, the incidence of pests and disease is more as compared to natural farming. When the natural farming having the pests and disease is very less. In organic farming, and the indicator of the soil health is the organic carbon. Then natural farming is a long-term planning, is the increase the soil organic carbon within the limits and take a longer times in the organic farming. Then natural farming in the soil organic carbon in range within the 1 to 2 years. In the organic farming, the greenhouse gases, there is a high emission from the organic farming. In the natural farming, there is a minimize, and the cost of inputs is high as compared to natural farming. In organic farming, there is natural farming is based on the local resource availability, and the organic farming, there is yield penalty during the initial 3 to 4 years. The natural farming is no less yield penalty during the initial years. And the major difference is the organic farming for cultivating 1 acre, 20 to 25 animals are required for the organic farming. Then natural farming, only 1 desi cow is sufficient for cultivating 10 to 20 acre of land. There is a difference, major difference of the organic farming versus natural farming. There is a total procedure of the natural farm: minimum soil disturbance or WAPSA, and the multi-cropping, and the create the biodiversity, and the plant animal based making the bio inputs, and mulching and culture practices. There is the whole process of the natural farming. There is a 5 main basic principles of the natural farming, starting from the Bijamrut. Second is the Jivamrut, Achadan is mulching, and then Vapsa, and then mixed cropping. In the first, we discuss about the Bijamrut. Bijamrut is the microbial seed treatment. It is a young plant roots from the various protect the young plant roots from the various soil and seed-borne disease. It also introduces the beneficial microorganisms around the seed surface and promoting the healthy germination and early root development. And in the bijamrut, there is the 5 ingredients: cow dung, cow urine, the lime, and water, and handful of soil. It is the procedure of the bijamrut preparation and the seed treatment. First of all, ingredients are mixed together in the 20 liters of water. Then after a normal seed and special seed are soaked in the 7 hours in the this is the formulation. Then after fermented for the 24 hours, sorry. Then after all ingredient mixed in 20 liters of water, then fermented for the 24 hours. Then after seeds are soaked in this liquid, and then after drain the seed after the soaking and put the dry seeds in the shade. Then after we will use ready for the planting. Okay. How in the nature farming we need no fertilizer, because the bhumi as work as itself anpurna, means the soil is already rich in the all nutrient for plants and to grow. We are not soil is not needed for the outer or external nutrient in this matter. So geomrut applies in irrigation as a culture to convert the soil. What is a geomrut? Geomrut is a most discussed component in the nature farming. Is a scientifically is a function as a microbial culture, is a not fertilizer, is a permanent liquid culture, is a not fertilizer, having the ingredient cow dung, cow urine, jaggery, pulse flour, water, and handful of living soil. How to prepare? First, 180 liters of water and all ingredients are mixed together and mix well in steering well with the wooden stick in the clockwise, because the all microbes having availability of the oxygen and air in the fermentation process, and put in the 5 to 7 days of fermentation process every morning and evening, 2 minutes clockwise steering well with the wooden stick and cover with the gunny bag, and ready to use after 7 days in summer and use within the 8 to days in the winter. It is applied through the irrigation, directly applied in the field. Now the gun geomrut. Gun geomrut is a solid version of geomrut. This is the first of we study about geomrut. This is the liquid version, and the solid version of geomrut is called as a gun geomrut. It is especially useful under rainfed condition. Research shows that there are improved the soil living carbon, microbial biomass, then the nutrient availability and earthworm activity increase from the after applying the gun geomrut. The how to prepare the gun geomrut. First is the initial preparation. The cow dung bread, prepare the cow dung bread and with the holes and apply the geomrut in this hole. And second step is the rebuild bed and filled with the geomrut with the geomrut and leave for the 7 days. And then after again mix well mixed. Then after again put the making the hole and apply the liquid geomrut and another leave for another 7 days. Then after again mixed well. After 15 days, the gun geomrut is ready and ready to use in field. Sometime we can use after some time, so we can dry and use after up to the 6 months. It is the procedure of the gun geomrut. Role of gun geomrut. We earlier we we discussed about the main role is the increase the soil organic carbon, microbial biomass, then nutrient availability and earthworm activity. It is the enhance the nutrient mineralization, improve the soil organic carbon. It all are the advantages of gun geomrut. Why no need the feeding in the nature farming? Because of the mulching is practices will stop the growth of weeds. The intercrop will replace the growth of weeds. Weed are used for enriching the soil component, and plants do not compete with the for the food. They are coexist and live the symbiosis. What is the mulching? Mulching is a covering the soil from the direct sunlight and conserve the soil moisture. Mulching performs the several ecological functions. The conserve soil moisture, suppress the weed, moderates the soil temperature, then encourage earthworm activities and support the microbial growth. The natural farming recommending the three types of mulch. First is the soil mulch, straw mulch, and live mulch. It is the picture of the soil mulch, straw mulch, and live mulch. Then after the another principle is the mixed cropping. What is the mixed cropping? Mixed cropping is the planting two or more crops on the same field at the same time. The mixed cropping the break the chain of infection or event, and the monocropping generally make the soil sick. The mixed cropping enhance the biodiversity, nutrient cycling, the pest suppression, then the resource utilization and production stability. It is also reduce the risk of is the major advantage for the Indian farmer due to the adverse climate season. It is also reduce the risk of complete crop failure. In the mixed cropping, one crop is the fail, the another crop give the additional income to the farmers. And mixed cropping increase the dry mass production and reduce the nitrogen application. So there are the external urea, DAP. There are the reduce the nitrogen application, crop diversity, better land utilization than the sole cropping system. There is the advantage. Earlier said there at our universities there's several successful mixed cropping demonstration as the shown in this picture. There is the main campus mixed cropping. This is the sub campus, the College of Nature Farming, Umbrelli. There are the mixed cropping, different type of plot. Then after another principle is the WAPSHA. What is the WAPSHA? WAPSHA is refers to the maintain the ideal balance between soil, air, and water vapor. WAPSHA is the condition where there are both air molecules and water molecules present in the soil and encourage the reducing the irrigation. And irrigation only at the noon at the alternate 4 is followed. It is a simple. The WAPSHA means the mixture of the 50% of air and 50% of water vapor. Why need this WAPSHA? Because of the root takes the molecules of the water vapor. 92% of microorganism and 88 to 95% root hairs are working in the uppermost 10 centimeter surface of the soil. So the air must be circulate in this surface layer. The vapor molecules must be available in this 10 centimeter of surface layer. It is beneficial for the microorganisms, beneficial for root hairs, and beneficial for the plants. It is a generic protocols for the nature farming. First is the selection of crop and varieties. Second is the seed treatment like as bijamrut and soy, and cropping during the summer and fallow periods. The pre-monsoon dry sowing. It is the techniques developed from the Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. It is the most favorable technique in this area, and now the Gujarat and Rajasthan and Maharashtra will adopt the pre-monsoon dry sowing, and a new concept given by our university, pre-seasonal dry sowing. It is the main concept before the sowing of the all main plants. Then second is the mixed cropping, then the irrigated area, and concoction is the combination of bijamrut, jiyamrut, and ganjia for the active soil biology. And then after achanan, mulching of the soil surface, WAPSHA, then botanical construction for the insect management and the disease management. This is a generic protocol for the natural farming. Why need a native breed of cow? Because all natural farming based on the native breed of cow. There is the, according to Palekarji, the dung from the local cow, the Bos indicus, the humped cow, is the most beneficial and has the highest concentration of microorganism as compared to European cow breeds such as a Jersey and Holstein. There is a HF cow. The entire nature farming method is centered on the Indian cow, which historical has been part of the Indian rural life. He says the one local cow can meet the requirements of the nature farming for the 30 acre of land. The Palekarji says that the cow dung should be used as a fresh possible, while the urine use be old as the possible, as they're more effective. Because of the fresh cow dung having the microorganism, more the microorganism as compared to old cow dung. Then urine is the old having the most effective in the nature farming as compared to fresh urine. There is a research. There is a research on the microbial population and nutrient content in Jeevamrut. In the Jeevamrut, Singh and co-workers in 2013 at Ludhiana, Punjab, they study about the microbial population and the nutrient content in Jeevamrut, making the Jeevamrut the most of microbial count, the bacterial count in the Indian cow dung or urine is the majority by bacterial count are so in the Indian cow, and the carbon major nutrient is the carbon are shown in the Indian cow, the cow dung and the urine. Then after Darji and co-workers in 2024, the Uttar Pradesh, they study about the effect of natural organic and inorganic inputs on the soil chemical properties. They study the Ganjamrut treatment. Okay, Jeevamrut and Ganjamrut treatment give the increase the organic carbon in 2021 to 22. There is a 0.51 to 0.58 is the increased way due to Jeevamrut and Ganjamrut treatments. Then after Singh and co-workers in 2023 at Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, there is a study about the effect of different component of nature farming on yield of the black ground. It is study about the nature farming component on the yield of black ground. We can see the treatment number 16, the Brijamrut, Jeevamrut, mulching and grain manuring give the yield, grain yield, straw yield and biological yield, and also harvest index as compared to other. There is the increase, there is the improved grain yield, straw yield and biological yield, and also harvest index due to Brijamrut, Jeevamrut, mulching and grain manuring. Then after Chaudhary and co-workers 2022, the Palampur, Himachal Pradesh, there is a study about the effect of different component of the natural farming on available primary nutrient in the soil after the harvest of chickpea crops. We can see about the data applying the concoction in the chickpea crop, the plotting, then harvest. Then after study about the primary nutrient, we can see the treatment number 7. The Ganjamrut, Jeevamrut and mulching give the nitrogen is in 2019. The nitrogen increase in the 2020. The day to day there are increase due to the Ganjamrut, Jeevamrut and mulching, and also phosphorus due to the Jeevamrut and Ganjamrut, and potash from the Jeevamrut and Ganjamrut. Treatment number 4 and treatment number 7. Another study, the Chaudhary and co-workers in 2022 as Himachal Pradesh, they study about the effect of different component of nature farming on grain yield. We can see the grain yield day to day increase due to the treatment number 7, the Ganjamrut, Jeevamrut and mulching. Then 2019-20 that increase. Okay, there are increase day to day the grain yield and also is the wheat yield. There is the intercropping. There is the intercrop the wheat and gram. Then after Chaudhary and co-workers 2022, as same place is a study about the effect of different component of the natural farming on biological properties of the soil after harvest of the chickpea. There we can see the major bacteria, fungi and actinomyces and dehydrogenase activities are day to day increased due to the Ganjamrut, Jeevamrut and mulching. Then after core and co-workers in 2021 as Himachal Pradesh, study about the effect of Jeevamrut on grain and straw yield and harvest index of the wheat crop. We can see the treatment number 3, Jeevamrut 20% as a 2-week intervals, applying the 2-week intervals, they give the major grain yield, straw yield and also harvest index as compared to other treatment. And Singh and co-workers 2020 at Meerut, Uttar Pradesh, the effect of different component of natural farming on yield and harvest index of the black gram. There is a treatment number 9, the Bijamrut plus Geomrut plus mulching give the grain yield, straw yield, biological yield as compared to, and also harvest index as compared to other treatments give the more grain yield, straw yield and biological yield. And the Singh and co-workers in 2013 at Ludhiana, Punjab, there is study about the effect of different treatment on microbial population in the soil. We can see the Geomrut in the applied in the soil, they give the bacteria and fungi as compared to other treatment, other chemical fertilizer, FIM, unfertilizer fertilizer control. There is a applying the Geomrut in the soil give the bacteria, highest fungi in the rice and wheat crop. It is the perception of the farmers in the Bihar, the Patel and co-workers. They study about the perception of farmers to the in the natural farming. The majority of farmers strongly agree with the improving diversity of the beneficial microorganism in the soil, the improving diversity of the beneficial insect, predators, parasites, and pollinators in the field, and the reducing incidence of the pest and disease, and also improving the overall soil health. There are majority farmers are strongly agree with this reason. Then after Gamit and co-workers in 2024 at the Anand, Gujarat, the majority farmers is a 79.16% is a high perception level about the natural farming. In the Kodipad and co-workers in 2024 at the Navsari Agriculture University, Navsari, Gujarat, there is a study about the perception of agricultural professionals of the Navsari Agriculture University about the natural farming. Not only farmers, also agriculture professionals, scientists, researchers, PhD holders, different type of agriculture professionals are agree or give the medium to high perception towards the natural farming. And Triono and Salsa at in 2022 at the East Indonesia, not only in India, also in world, the East Indonesia, the study about the farmer perception, the study comparison between the conventional farmers and natural farmers, and the majority natural farming perception is high as compared to conventional farming. There is a comparison between economical and technical advantages. Then after Kumar and co-workers in 2020 at the Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Maharashtra, there is a study about the different three states. There is the benefit perceived by the natural farming farmers. The farmers, most of farmers having the benefits perceived from the from the natural farming. They like as crop yield is high, cost of cultivation is low, produce the quality is better compared to the conventional farming, taste of produce is better, and selling price is same or high. Majority high is the selling price of the natural farming produce in this different type of these three states. And Sarda and Sunil Kumar in 2018 at the Andhra Pradesh, the study about the perception of farmers on zero budget natural farming in Prakasham district of Andhra Pradesh. This study, they revealed that the majority farmers having the 65%, or 39 frequency of the farmers having the perception on zero budget natural farming. There is the study or study and the research about the natural farming. It is the conclusion about my presentation and also natural farming. To conclude, the natural farming is not merely as an alternative farming technique. It is a represent the transition from the input intensive agriculture towards the agroecology based sustainable agriculture. Scientific study also conclude that restoring the soil biological health, improving the resource use efficiency, reduce the cultivation cost, enhancing the resilience to the climate change, and also promoting the sustainable livelihoods. And also soil health improvement, reduce the cultivation cost. We can discuss about all things in the natural farming. And now there is the wider adoption required of the natural farming. rigorously scientific validation of this nature farming, location specific research, then after strong extension support and evidence based policy intervention. We can see the recently start the national mission on nature farming, and then our honorable prime minister are also enhance the nature farming and improve the nature farming system in our Indian country, and our governor, honorable governor sir Dr. Honorable governor Sri Acharya Devratji also promote the nature farming, and our honorable chief minister Sri Bhupendra Patel sir, they also give the in this Gujarati language. I will translate. The nature farming is the future of the farming, is a requirement of next future of the next generation, is the farming. That is the nature farming. The different type of political support, policy intervention, and government support give the nature farming. And thank you to all for attention. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a wonderful, insightful, and beautifully delivered presentation on natural farming. Now, we'll have doubt clearing session. So, dear participants, this is now the perfect opportunity to interact directly with our esteemed speaker. If you have any doubt, question, or would like to seek further clarification on today's topic, we warmly encourage you to ask. You may unmute yourself to ask the question directly from sir. Alternatively, if you prefer, you can drop your question in the chat box and I will be happy to read them out on your behalf. Sir, we have one query in the chat box, and uh, there is a participant Nilesh, and he want to know, do you provide any training on natural farming?
Yes, madam. Our university, the Gujarat Natural Farming Science University, that is the first in the world, the Nature Farming Science University in the established in Gujarat. Under the mission, the National Mission on Natural Farming, we provide the training to the different excellent professionals, scientists, different type of researchers in one first session. Then after another session, we will circulate to the all participant. Please kindly join this training.
Thank you, sir. Sir, we have another question, and it's like how to maintain the VASPA in natural farming.
Due to the first is what is the VAPSA? VAPSA is the 50% of water and 50% of the air. In the nature farming, we can use the mulching. They reduce the direct sunlight in the direct sunlight to the our field. So conserve the moisture, and also we can use the rain pipe. There is like a rain irrigation. There is not a flood irrigation. There is we not recommended the flood irrigation. We can use the rain pipe system. There are water applied to like as the rain in the field. So plant also hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. A plant also required the water vapor form. So some limited amount of the water are used in the field due to the rain pipe system. There is the irrigation system.
Okay, sir. So we have another question, and it's from Kanchan, and she want to know that organic farming is good for soil or natural farming.
Is both are good for soil, but the major difference between the organic and natural, the organic farming required the higher amount of the farmyard manure in the field than as compared to the natural farming. So greenhouse gases emission are coincidence in the your field. So nature farming is the best for the soil conservation due to the our native breed cow dung are used in the nature farming and cow urine also.
Thank you, sir. And we have another question from Dr. Praveen. And he want to know what will be the yield gap if we start natural farming against traditional or conventional farming?
What will be the yield gap if we start the natural farming? Natural farming is the also traditional farming. Our traditional people, my grandfather also used the cow dung and cow urine in the farming system. There is no difference between the natural farming and traditional farming. There is a yield gap due to the our laziness, our less observation in the farming system.
Okay, sir. So what will be the gap between natural farming and conventional farming, like chemical farming we do?
Sorry.
Sir, what will be the yield gap between the natural farming and the conventional farming or chemical farming we prefer to do?
There is the minor difference, minor gap in the first initial year, and second year we will see in the field. The also microbial activities are improved as compared to conventional farming, as chemical farming. We can apply the chemical urea, DAP. Nowadays, our field having the no earthworms, no microbial activities, because we are applying the urea, DAP, just pesticide. There is a 10 centimeter layer. All are the chemical layer. So no microbial activities, no earthworm activities are there is this area. In the natural farming, the first year we can starting the microbial activities and the earthworm activities, and second year up is the automation cycle, is give the better yield as compared to conventional farming.
Very well explained, sir. And we have another question from Ajay, sir. And he's saying, thank you, sir, for a nice session. And his question that you mentioned that one indigenous cow can support natural farming for up to 30 acres. How practical is this for small and marginal farmers who do not own cattle? Are there viable alternatives for that?
It is a good question. In case I having no cow, okay, I am a small and marginal farmers. Then our area, our state, Gujarat state, or also Maharashtra, also Andhra Pradesh, we start the bio import resource center. There are produced the different type of bio inputs like bijamrut, jivamrut, ganjamrut. We also can purchase from this side, and is the minimal. There 8 rupees per kg of the ganjamrut is the minimum amount as compared to chemical fertilizer. So we can purchase from this side.
Thank you, sir. And I believe that was our last question. And sir, the participants are requesting for PDF of your presentation. If it is convenient for you to kindly share the presentation with us so that we can circulate it among the participants.
Sure, ma'am. I will share.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, all the dignities on. I heartily thank to give the stage for this type of natural farming discuss about with the right scientists. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for patiently addressing all the questions. And I believe that we don't have any further doubts. So let's conclude today's session. As we conclude today's inspiring session, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed speaker, Dr. Mashalia sir, for delivering such an insightful and thought-provoking lecture. Sir, your passion for empowering farmers through science and extension is truly commendable. We are especially grateful for you for graciously accepting our invitation at such short notice and taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us today. I also thank all the participants for their enthusiastic participation. With this, I, Dr. Evangini Ranja, formally conclude today's session. Thank you everyone for joining us. We look forward to welcoming you all to another enriching session of Ankuran 2026. Have a wonderful evening ahead. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.